Greetings of the day to Therese of Lisieux, whom we lovingly call as Saint Little Therese. Though she is known as Little Therese, she is a great figure of the Catholic Church. She is a known figure and also the doctor of the Church. Her teachings, her writings inspires many people of the Church. And all the titles given to her are very apt because she could translate the word of Jesus, the message of Jesus, the teaching of Jesus in her life. But Saint Little Therese, through her life, proved that ordinary people like us also can live extraordinary path. And this she taught us through her simple formula, that is the little way. She is known as the patroness of missionaries and all missions. What a contradiction. She who never went out of the convent is known as the patroness of missionaries, and she who never spoke a word to anyone to evangelize is known as the patron of missions. This makes us to think deeply about what is evangelization, what it really means. Evangelization has got a deeper meaning than what we usually think about. To understand this, first of all, we have to understand what is evangelization. The word evangelization, when we take it, is tough, long, and even challenging. But if we put it into in simple words, we understand that evangelization is good news. Now, another question comes: what is good news? And the answer will be Jesus Christ is a good news. That brings us again to another question, and that is, if Jesus Christ is the good news, why people are reluctant to accept this good news? This again leads us to another deeper dimension of evangelization, and that is, evangelization is actually a package. In this package, we have the person called Jesus and the life of Jesus. It is not to compartmentalize or divide or to confuse evangelization, but that is what happens. We usually share the person Jesus, we introduce him, but we fail to communicate the life of Jesus. It is very easy to say, I love Jesus, I believe in Jesus, and to keep a copy of his photo in our room, in our Bible, in our book, and venerate and adore him. But when it comes to the question of showing your left cheek when somebody strikes on your right, that is the challenge of evangelization. And this is the secret of Saint Little Therese. She could give flesh to the word of Jesus, the message of Jesus, the teaching of Jesus, so much so that it was not she who was living, it was Christ who was living through her, in her. She was compelled by his love, that Jesus started radiating through her and even penetrated the stone walls of Lisieux convent and reached the ends of the earth. That even today we call her as the patroness of all missionaries and missions. Then the question comes, why I, who am so actively participating and collaborating and working in evangelization, am not able to bear fruit as she could? But when sometimes we look into our own life, we think how many years I am evangelizing, how much I have tried. Sometimes when we see no fruit, we see that the people, they know Christ, but they are not ready to live Christ.